Good morning. We're playing Bloodsport kickboxing this morning. This is my kickboxing American kickboxing league. 16 fighters by invitation only are invited into the league to fight for the year and win the crown in kickboxing, the American kickboxing belt. So. This uses boxing time bouts rules, but of course the fighters are rated and the rules of the league, etc., are in this book. So we give 8 rounds per segment, which would be 8 round bouts for the season, and 8 bouts per month. And every boxer fights 6 bouts per year. So giving them time to train and heal between fights. Okay, so first up we have Jimmy Bird. Let's take a look at these two guys. Bout number 1 of the season at Madison Square Garden. Jimmy Bird is a favorite along with Webb and Willis. These 3 guys are the favorites for winning the championship, the debut championship. Jimmy Bird faces Tyler Wilson, and this ought to be a good fight, although Tyler Wilson he will fatigue in round 6, Bird in round 7. Bird is a little more skilled, has a higher quality fighter, and he has a better KO rate and a better limit than Wilson. But again, these are 2 top-notch fighters. Wilson has 25 bouts in his career, so he's looking at maybe 3 or 4 years of professional kickboxing. Bird has 35 bouts in his career, so he's going to have a pretty average, pretty good sized career, hopefully. Next up, these are two fighters that are going to fight for a long time, almost 10 or 12 years, but they're not very good. Well, Jones could end up having a long and very successful career. We have 8 bouts. I don't know if I'll get all 8 played in this video, but so we started off with the very first bout in the history of the American Kickboxing League, and that is Jimmy Bird versus Tyler Wilson. Bird against each other. Bird rates out a B. Wilson rates out a D. So Bird has a better scoring chance. Knockdown rate doesn't change for boxers. It's based on your role, of course. But Bird will get 5 dice. So round 1 of this first bout in Madison Square Garden. Kickboxing features different rules, but it also features KO rules, which are kind of fun. Just details. You don't have to use them. But all right, here we go. First round. We're going to see a knockdown by Jimmy Bird. So in the first round, Jimmy Bird's going to score a knockdown. That's going to be a 20-point round. Remember, this has no judges. This is just point totals for the fight. So Bird will get a 20-point round with a chance at knocking out Wilson. But remember, it's simultaneous, which means Wilson gets to also roll his attack to see what he does. Wilson will score 2 5s. So Wilson's going to score on the D charts 15 points. So the first round was one of the most exciting rounds we could have asked for in American kickboxing, as Bird and Wilson score a combined 35 points, but Wilson goes down. And now we make a KO roll. 5 dice. Yep. And I have to roll 4s, 5s, or 6s. Multiple 4, 5s, or 6s for Bird to win the very first fight in our history by KO. He's going to get 2 5s, and that's it. Oh, wait, he got 2 2s, which quash it. So remember, you must take the lowest roll. So he has a potential knockout, but somehow Wilson rises to his feet. It's going to be a 20-point round. Bird winning the fight 20-15. Round 2. Geez, and that's a TKO point against, and it's a KD point against, right? You have to tally those things. Wow, Bird kicking butt. Here we go. Bird is going to score a second 20-point round. So Bird is out for blood to show the whole league that he's the man to beat. Oh, no. Nope. I take that back. He scores 2 2s again. So he basically gets some big punches in, but the twos are going to be where the judges give him points. 11. 4 dice for Wilson. Wilson's going to score 2 twos as well. On the D chart, that's 10. He'll lose second round. We got a fight, man. Wilson dodged a bullet in round 1 and round 2. Round 3 underway of an 8-round bout. We're going to see 2 5s. That's a cut. And then we roll to see if there's a cut. So now we have to roll Wilson to be cut. Gets to roll 4 dice. And he will not be cut. So there is no cut. And that's I think the cut is an automatic 10 points. Double check my own rules here. 11 points, yeah. So he gets 11 again. There was a cut chance, which we're going to scratch out. So I just note that he had scored a cut, but he didn't actually break this. It's not a bad cut, let's put it that way. And we're going to see 2 4s for the worst boxer. I think he's going to win this round. He sure is, 13-11. So Wilson wins round 3. Bird would hate to be upset in the first fight ever, but it could happen. We're going to see 2 1s by Bird. He's going to score 11. No, he's going to score 10. I got to pay attention to which chart we're on. 10. Wilson giving him a fight, and Wilson's going to score 2 5s. On D, that's a 15-point round. Wilson now has tied the fight 2 rounds to 2 rounds, and Bird cannot be happy. Early, Bird had a knockout chance in the first, a knockout chance in the second. Wilson's got on his feet and has managed to win the rounds 3 and 4. What a fight. We're going to be looking at 2 2s again for Bird. Dang, 11 points. Bird being stymied by Wilson. And Wilson is going to score 2 1s. That is a foul chance. And we got to make another roll to see if he fouls. He does not foul, so no foul. So I'm going to put here foul, but we scratch it out, meaning he did not actually foul. And he scores 10 points. He's going to lose that round. So it's 3 rounds to 2. Bird winning by a hair. Here we go. We're going to see 2 3s by Bird. He's going to score 12 points. That may be enough to win the round for him. And we're going to see 2 3s by Wilson. Wilson is going to score 11. And indeed, Bird is going to win rounds 5 and 6. Wilson hits his limit, so now we would add up all potential TKO points. He's got 1 against him. And knockdowns, excuse me, he has got 2 knockdowns against him, so that's technically 2 TKO points. Right? And 2 knockdown points. Remember, you can be, the fight can be ended by knockdowns or by TKOs. He's got 2. So if he gets 3 more in the next 2 rounds, which can't happen, he would be TKO'd. But right now, Wilson's only in danger of being TKO'd on knockdowns. All right, round 7 for Bird. Bird is going to score 9 points. His worst round of the fight, he only gets 9. Wilson has a chance to make this interesting. Wilson's going to score 2 1s. That's a foul chance. And he will not score a foul. So we put down foul, though, letting me know there was a chance. And here it is. Final round of the fight. I think Bird has this one by points. Bird is going to score, look at this, another KD. So we're going to put here KD, KD. And in round 8, a chance to win by knockout late. That's going to be a 20-point round minimum for him. But let's go ahead and roll to see what Wilson does before we check the KO. Wilson's going to score 2. That's going to be 10 points. And now we roll to see if Bird knocks him out. He needs to get, nope, no knockout. So it would be another TKO point, another KD point, but he survives. Bird's going to win by points, I believe. Let's see here, 49, 59, 60, 61, 73, 83, 94, 104, 105. So it's going to be Bird, 105, 2, 25, 38, 48, 53, 63, 74, 84, 94. Win by points. And so we look at our rules. Bird will be 1-0, and Bird in the league winning on points, went the distance. So it's a complete points win. He's going to get 2 points for Bird. Right, so Bird will be 1-0 with 2 points. And Wilson went the distance, and you get credit even though you lose for going the distance. So he's going to be 0-1, but he will get a point because he put on a show. He survived, which means Wilson gets at least a league point. So Bird is 1-0 with 2 points. Wilson is 0-1 with 1 point. And you see how the kickboxing league will work. Bird, again, we can do it by rounds. Just tally up how many rounds are won. I'm going to do points, as I suggest in the rules. Bird wins 105-94. That's the first bout in the history of the American Boxing League. And I think I'll stop this video there. I can always come back and do the other bouts. So thanks for watching. This has been Boxing Time Bouts, Blood Sport Kickboxing. Bye-bye.